Hello and welcome to your vocal technique video. So today we're going to be looking at warming up ready for singing. We're going to be looking at posture, that's how we stand for singing, warming up our bodies, and of course warming up our voices. All very important when we're thinking about singing. So make sure that you have a nice clear space. You might want to stand up, or if you're sitting down, think about how you can maintain good posture. And you might want to also grab a nice drink of water. Okay? Let's go.
So the first thing we need to think about is standing up nice and tall, spine straight, feet hip width apart, shoulders pushed back, nice wide open chest. Lovely. Now we're going to shake out our entire body, get rid of any tension lurking in our muscles. We want to do this for about 10 seconds. Really shake loose everything. Make sure you're feeling nice and relaxed. Wonderful. Now we're going to release our neck muscles. I'm going to gently let our head drop forward and then back to the centre. And then drop it back and back to centre. Don't push your neck too far. I'm going to do it one more time just to loosen up those neck muscles. Now we're going to turn our head to one side first and then the other. Always coming back to centre, and make sure you don't stretch yourself too far. You don't want an injured neck. That will not make it easy to sing. Now we need to drop our ear to our shoulder and back to centre, then the other side and back to centre. One more time, really loosening the neck, stretching out those muscles. Next we're going to work on our face muscles. So you're going to scrunch your face up as tight as you can and then release it. You're going to do that another 2 times. Don't worry about looking silly, you're not being recorded, no one will be looking at you. Really scrunch that face up. Now it's time to stretch out your tongue, which of course is a muscle. Stick it out as far as you can and pull it back in. Really loosen it up. Do that about 3 times. Now we're going to work on our shoulders. Push them up to your ears as far as you can and back to centre. Then push them down as far as you can and back to centre. Do that one more time. Up as far as they can go. Let them drop. Push them down and let them rest naturally. Now it's time to roll your shoulders forward a few times, really exaggerate that, and then roll them backwards, loosening up all those shoulder muscles. Next we're going to swing our arms forward, one arm at a time, wriggling the fingers at the same time. Once you've done that a few times, switch to the other arm, of course wriggling those fingers, releasing any tension there. Now we're going to take one arm above our head and lean right over to the side. And we're going to do the same for the other side. Don't push yourself too far. If it's hurting, stop. The idea is to be nice and relaxed. Now we're going to put hands on hips and we're going to roll our hips in one direction. Do that a few times. And then switch direction, go in the opposite direction. Maybe do this 5 times. Once we've done that, we're going to rock our hip forward and backward to just naturally feel where the centre is. Now we're going to lift up on our toes and slowly down. Shake out your legs, get rid of any tension there. Wonderful. Controlling our breath is very important for singing. When we breathe in, we want to make sure that air goes all the way to our belly button. We're going to start with a simple exercise. We're going to breathe in through our nose for a count of 4 and out through our mouth for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to breathe in for 4 again and out for a count of 5 this time. Okay, ready? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 4 again, and out for a count of 6 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to go in for 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out for a count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For this last one, we're going to go in for a count of 4 and out for a count of 8 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, out for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done.
Now it's time to warm our voices up. This is really important because we don't want to damage our voices when we're singing, and warming up our voices helps us prevent that from happening. So the first thing we're going to do is hum up and down a scale. In a second, you'll hear a piano play a note and then a scale after it. I want you to match the note and hum up and down that scale as best as you can. Don't worry if you can't hit the note. Wait for a note that you can hit and give that a try. If the scale gets too high, don't worry about singing it. Just wait until the scale comes back down. Okay? Let's give it a go. Now that we've hummed up and down the scale, it's time to do a lip trill up and down the scale. If you don't know what that means, I'll demonstrate for you. You might feel a bit silly, but it's a really good way to warm your voice up. Don't forget your really nice posture, arms, shoulders nice and relaxed, chest open wide, and your diaphragm, your stomach should be doing all the work to pull the air in and push it out again. So just like in the humming scale, we're going to start at the bottom, go up and then come back down. Miss out any that you feel you can't sing. If you're a bit tired, you get out of breath, don't worry, take a break, you can always come back to it. Let's give it a try. Now that we've gone up and down the scale a few times, it's time to do a couple of slides. Now, I really enjoy doing these. I think they're really fun. And it's just a nice way to get our mouths open, because of course we need to open our mouths when we're singing. So I will demonstrate. The first slide we're going to do is with the sound E. So I'm going to start really high and slide all the way down to a low note, just like this. E. You might feel a bit silly again, but another great way to get your voice ready for those really difficult songs. So, if you can, copy me. E. If it's too high or too low, try starting at a different point. You might have to go really high, E. Or even lower. E. Brilliant. Let's do a few more. E. Well done. Do those as many times as you like. Another good sound to do that for is ooh. Your mouth needs to be nice and pursed for this one, a nice circular shape to really get that nice ooh sound out. So, get into your lovely singing posture. Let's give ooh a try. Ooh. You might want to go higher. Ooh. You might want to go lower. Ooh. The last sound that we're going to use with our slides is ah. Ah is generally quite a hard one because you need a nice open mouth, which means you need a lot of breath. So be sure to take in a lot of air and really use your stomach to control that air so that you don't run out by the end of the slide. Let's give it a try. Ah. Higher. Ah. Even higher. Ah. Well done, everybody. Remember, you can do those as many times as you want. Feel free to pause the video and really work through them. Have fun.